In this episode, we will help you learn how to talk about your family in English. It is a wonderful and important topic. We will use simple words and sentences so you can practice listening and learn. First, let us start with some simple questions. Do you have a big family or a small family? How many people are in your family? Do you live with your family, or do you live alone? Let me tell you about my family as an example. My family has 4 people. There is my mother, my father, my brother, and me. We all live together in a small house. What about your family? Who do you live with? Now, let us learn how to describe the people in your family. You can say simple sentences like, my mother is kind and hardworking. Or, my father likes to cook. How would you describe your family members? Keep listening to learn more words and how to talk about your family in more detail. Let us continue talking about family. A family can be small or big. Every family is different and unique. Do you have any brothers or sisters? What are their names? How old are they? I have one brother. His name is Jack, and he is 18 years old. He is a student at a university. He enjoys playing football and watching movies in his free time. What about your brothers or sisters? What do they like to do? In some families, people also live with their grandparents. Do you live with your grandparents? I do not live with my grandparents, but I visit them every weekend. They are very kind and love to tell stories. It is always fun to listen to their stories about their experiences. Do you have any special memories with your grandparents? Another important part of a family is the role of each person. For example, in my family, my mother is the one who takes care of most of the housework. She is always busy in the kitchen, cooking delicious food for us. My father, on the other hand, is the one who works outside the house. He works in an office. He also helps us with different tasks at home when he has free time. Who takes care of the house in your family? What is your mother or father's job? In many families, pets are also important members. Do you have any pets at home? I have a dog named Max. He is a small brown dog, and he loves to play outside. He always follows me around the house and keeps me company. Pets can be like family members because they give us so much love and companionship. How about you? Do you have a pet? What is their name? Let us now talk about family activities. Families often do things together. They might eat meals together, go on trips, or watch TV. In my family, we enjoy having dinner together every evening. Sometimes we go on trips to the beach or visit the countryside. It is a great way for us to spend time together and enjoy each other's company. What activities do you enjoy doing with your family? Do you have any traditions or special moments that you like to share? Family is also about support. Families help each other in good times and in bad times. When I feel sad or have a problem, I talk to my family. I know they will listen and support me. In my family, we always try to help each other. We help with homework, with job problems, or just by giving advice. Does your family support you when you need help? How do they show they care? Finally, let us talk about family events. In many families, special events are very important. These include birthdays, holidays, and other celebrations. We all look forward to these times when we come together and celebrate. For example, on birthdays, we have cake and give presents to the person whose birthday it is. My family also enjoys celebrating Christmas and New Year together. We decorate the house and exchange gifts. What about you? How do you celebrate special events in your family? Do you have a favorite holiday that you spend with your loved ones? Talking about family is a beautiful way to share about your life. Remember, you can use simple sentences. Practice by thinking about your own family and how you would describe them in English. Thank you for listening, and we hope this helps you learn to talk about your family. What is your favorite holiday or celebration in your family? Family is such an important part of life. It can give us love, support, and happiness. Each family is different, and that is what makes talking about your family so special. I hope you now feel more comfortable talking about your family in English. Keep practicing and remember to share your family stories with others. Let us dive deeper into talking about your family. When we talk about family, it is not just about the people who live in your house. Family can also include aunts, uncles, cousins, and even close family friends. For example, I have an aunt. She lives in another city. She is very kind, and she always sends me presents on my birthday. I also have cousins. They are around my age. We often play together when we visit each other. Do you have any extended family members like aunts, uncles, or cousins? What are their names? How often do you see them? In some cultures, family is not just about living together. It is also about the roles and respect between family members. In my family, we always show respect to the elderly members. This includes our grandparents and uncles. They are often the ones who give us good advice. They love to tell us stories about the past. In your family, how do you show respect to older members? What do they teach you? When it comes to family traditions, every family has something special they do. Some families celebrate holidays together. Others may have special dinners or activities. In my family, every Sunday we cook a big meal and eat together. We call it our Sunday family dinner. It is a tradition we have had for many years. Sometimes we invite friends to join us, and it is always a fun time. What about you? Do you have a special tradition in your family? Maybe you all get together for a meal or visit certain places. It could even be something simple, like watching a favorite movie together every weekend. Think about the things your family enjoys doing together. Now, let us talk about family roles. Every family member usually has different roles or responsibilities. In my family, I help with cleaning and taking care of the garden. My brother helps with the dishes after dinner. It is important that each family member helps out. This helps the house run smoothly. What are your roles in your family? Do you help with cleaning, cooking, or something else? It is good to help out because it makes everyone's life a little easier. When you live with your family, you often share experiences. You share both happy times and difficult times. If something good happens, like getting a promotion at work or passing an important exam, it is common to share that news with your family. In my family, we celebrate these small victories together. We might have a special meal or just talk about it happily. When something bad happens, like feeling sad or having a tough day, we also talk about it. My family always listens and gives support. How does your family react when something important happens in your life? Do they celebrate with you? Do they offer advice and comfort when you need it? Let us move on to family vacations. Going on a trip with your family can be a great way to create happy memories. My family usually goes on vacation in the summer. Last year, we went to the mountains for a week. We went hiking and spent a lot of time outdoors. It was so refreshing to be away from work and school. We really enjoyed each other's company. Do you go on family vacations? Where do you like to go? Do you prefer relaxing by the beach, or do you like visiting historical places? Family vacations are a wonderful time to bond with your loved ones and relax together. Speaking of vacations, sometimes families spend the most special time together during celebrations. In my family, we always celebrate birthdays. We have cake and give presents. It is a happy tradition that makes everyone smile. Birthdays are a special time when you feel loved and celebrated by your family. Do you celebrate birthdays in your family? How do you celebrate? Maybe you have a special kind of cake or a fun party with friends and family. Some families also like to do fun activities together in their everyday life. They might go to the park, watch a movie, or play games. For example, in my family, we love to play board games on the weekends. Sometimes we play card games, and other times we play games like Monopoly or Scrabble. It is a fun way to spend time together and enjoy some friendly competition. What do you do for fun with your family? Do you enjoy outdoor activities, or do you prefer indoor games? Now, let us talk about family values. These are the important ideas and beliefs that your family thinks are most important. For example, my family values honesty, kindness, and hard work. We believe in helping others and in doing our best in everything we do. What values does your family hold dear? Do you think these values help shape the way you live your life? Maybe your family values education, or being polite, or maybe even spending quality time together. Family values are an important part of every home. As we continue to talk about family, let us think about the different ways families stay connected. Even when you do not live with your family, there are still many ways to keep in touch. My family uses video calls to stay in contact with each other. It is a great way to feel close, even if we are far apart. What about your family? Do you stay connected through phone calls or messages? Maybe you send pictures to each other to share little moments from your day. Finally, let us consider family support during difficult times. Families are often there for each other when life gets tough. Maybe someone in your family has faced an illness or a hard situation. In times like this, families come together. They offer emotional support and physical help. In my family, we always make sure that the person who needs help gets it. This might mean helping with household chores or just spending quiet time with them. Does your family support each other when things get difficult? How do you show that you care when a family member needs help? Talking about your family in English can be a fun and meaningful way to practice your language skills. It helps you learn new vocabulary about the people who matter most. Keep thinking about your own family while you listen. Remember, everyone's family is different, but the love and support we share are often the same. Now, let us explore family values and traditions even more. In every family, there are things that are passed down from parents to children, and then to their children. These are the family's core values. They can be things like honesty, kindness, loyalty, or respect. In my family, we believe in showing respect for others and always being polite, no matter the situation. This is something that my grandparents taught my parents. Now, my parents have taught me and my brother. For example, we always greet people politely, whether they are strangers or family friends. We also make sure to listen when others are speaking. These small habits are part of our family's way of life. What values have been passed down in your family? What important lessons did you learn from your parents or grandparents? We make sure to help others when they are in need. This might be as simple as offering a kind word or helping to carry something heavy. What values are important in your family? Are there any traditions that have been passed down to you by your parents or grandparents? In addition to respect, my family also values education very much. My parents always encourage me and my brother to do well in school. They believe that education opens doors to a better future. When I was growing up, whenever I had a school project or a big exam, my parents would always sit down with me. They would help me prepare. They did not just help me with my homework, but they also gave me advice. They taught me how to focus and how to do my best. Do your parents value education as well? How do they help you with your studies? Do you feel that your family supports your educational goals? Another important value in many families is spending quality time together. No matter how busy life gets, we always try to make time for each other. This could be sitting down for a family dinner every night. It could be spending the weekend together, or just watching a movie on a Friday evening. In my family, we have a tradition of eating dinner together every evening. Even if we are all busy with work or school, we make it a priority. It is a time for us to talk about our day, share our thoughts, and just enjoy each other's company. Do you have family meals or other traditions where you spend time together? How does it make you feel when you connect with your family this way? Now, let us move on to family roles. As I mentioned before, every family member often has specific roles. In my family, my mother is the main cook and takes care of the house. My father works outside the home and takes care of financial matters. My brother and I have small tasks at home, too. For example, I take care of the garden, and my brother helps with the dishes after dinner. These roles help our family function smoothly. They make sure that everyone is contributing in their own way. Sometimes these roles change, especially as children grow older or if someone needs extra help. In your family, what roles does each person have? Do you help with cooking, cleaning, or shopping? How do these roles help your family stay organized and connected? There are also times when family members have to work together in difficult situations. For example, when there is a problem like a broken car or an illness, family members often come together to solve it. In my family, when my mother was sick last year, we all helped out. My brother and I took over some of her tasks. My father did his best to support her. It was a tough time for us, but we worked together to make sure everything was okay. Have you ever had to work together with your family to solve a problem? How did you all contribute? Did it bring you closer together? In some families, there are also certain activities that everyone enjoys doing together. For example, in my family, we love to go on picnics in the park on Sundays. It is a way for us to enjoy nature and each other's company without any distractions. Sometimes we pack sandwiches, drinks, and snacks and spend the whole afternoon outside. Other times we like to take short walks and talk about life. It is a weekend tradition that we all enjoy. What family activities do you enjoy? Maybe you like going to the beach, hiking, or playing board games. These activities help create special memories and strengthen the bond between family members. Finally, let's talk about family holidays and celebrations. These are often the brightest and happiest times for a family. They are a chance to celebrate, share joy, and create traditions that last for years. Whether it's a big holiday like Christmas or a small personal celebration, these moments remind us of the love and connection we share. Think about your own family and the routines, values, and traditions you have. Sharing these stories is a wonderful way to practice English and to celebrate what makes your family unique. Family holidays and celebrations are also a wonderful way for everyone to come together. In my family, we celebrate birthdays, Christmas, and New Year with special meals, gifts, and sometimes even travel. On birthdays, we always bake a cake and have a big family dinner. My mother loves making her famous chocolate cake, and this has become a happy tradition in our family. How does your family celebrate birthdays and holidays? Do you have any special foods or activities you do during these times? Special holidays are a great time to show appreciation for one another and to celebrate the bonds of family. Another important aspect of family life is how family members support each other during big life events. For example, when I graduated from high school, my parents were there with me every step of the way. They helped me prepare for exams and supported me during all the stressful moments. When I finally received my diploma, they were right there to celebrate with me. It was a very happy moment, and I felt so lucky to have such a supportive family. Have you experienced any important life events, like a graduation or a new job? How did your family support you during that time? Did they help you feel proud and confident? Family is often there to celebrate your successes and offer a shoulder to lean on during tough times. Families also play a very important role in shaping our personality and our values. Growing up, we learn so much from our parents and relatives. They teach us how to act, what to believe in, and how to treat other people. For example, my family always taught me to be honest and kind to others, no matter the situation. These lessons have stayed with me as I have grown older, and I try to live by them every single day. What lessons did your family teach you growing up? Do you feel that your family has shaped who you are today? What things have you learned from your family that you still carry with you in life? Finally, let's talk about family communication. Good communication is essential in any family. It is important to talk openly with your family members about how you feel, what you need, and what is happening in your life. In my family, we always make sure to talk about anything that might be bothering us. If there is a problem, we sit down and have an open conversation about it. This helps avoid misunderstandings and keeps our relationship strong. How do you communicate with your family? Do you talk openly about your feelings, or do you tend to keep things to yourself? Communication is the key to understanding each other and building trust. Throughout our lives, family remains an essential part of who we are. Families provide love, support, and guidance. They help shape the people we become. Whether you have a small family or a large extended one, every family has its own special traditions, values, and stories to share. Keep practicing your English by talking about your family. Remember, everyone's family is unique, just like your own experiences and memories. Let us dive even deeper into how family plays a central role in our daily lives. Every family has its own rhythm, a unique way of doing things that helps everyone feel connected and secure. For example, in my family, we try to have a weekly family meeting. It is a time when we all sit down together and talk about our plans for the coming week. This might include important events like doctor's appointments, birthdays, or any big family gatherings we have planned. We also use this time to discuss any problems or challenges that someone might be facing. It is a simple routine, but it helps us stay organized and reminds us that we are a team. Does your family have any regular routines or meetings that help you stay connected and plan your life together? Let's continue our conversation about family. It's a wonderful topic with so much to explore. If a problem or challenge has come up for someone, a family meeting can be a great way for everyone to share their thoughts and opinions. It helps the family work together. Do you have family meetings in your home? How does your family communicate important information and stay connected, especially when everyone has busy schedules? In some families, there are also specific roles that are tied to age and experience. For example, as I grew older, I started taking on more responsibilities within my family. This included things like looking after my younger cousins during big family events or helping my parents with decision-making for big purchases. My grandparents, on the other hand, have always played a very significant role as well. They share their wisdom and offer gentle advice when things get tough. What about in your family? How do roles change as family members grow older or take on different responsibilities? Do you feel like you have a special role within your family? This could be helping to keep things organized, or providing emotional support to someone. Another beautiful aspect of family life is how different generations connect and learn from each other. In my family, my grandparents love to tell stories from when they were young. They talk about what life was like before technology, about the challenges they faced, and how they overcame them. Listening to these stories has not only helped me learn about history, but it also gives me a deeper understanding and appreciation of my own family's past. Do you have grandparents or older family members who share their life stories with you? How does it make you feel to learn more about where you come from? Sometimes these conversations reveal hidden family history or traditions that are worth preserving and continuing for the future. There is also the very important matter of family support during difficult times. When life is tough, family members can be the ones who help us get through it. For example, when I was going through a tough time last year, my family really came through for me. They offered support in different ways. Some listened patiently as I talked. Others gave helpful advice. Some just offered a quiet, comforting presence. Sometimes support doesn't have to come in the form of words, just having someone there can make a world of difference. Have you ever had to lean on your family during a difficult time? How did they help you, and how did it affect your relationship with them? It is amazing how family can be the source of both strength and comfort in tough times. Another important topic we should discuss is family dynamics. Every family has a different dynamic. This is usually based on personalities, values, and even the environment in which you grow up. Some families are very close-knit, where everyone shares everything and enjoys spending a lot of time together. Other families might have a more independent dynamic, where each person has more privacy but still maintains strong bonds when needed. My family, for example, is somewhere in between. We respect each other's privacy and individual time, but we also spend a lot of quality time together during meals, weekends, and family holidays. What is your family's dynamic like? Do you spend a lot of time together, or do you prefer to have more individual space while still keeping close bonds? Family dynamics can be influenced by many factors, including cultural norms, individual personalities, and even life circumstances. Finally, family traditions are also something that holds incredible value. They are the special routines, celebrations, and habits that make your family unique. They create a sense of belonging and continuity. Whether it's a special way you celebrate a holiday, a recipe that's been passed down, or a simple weekly activity, these traditions build the heart of a family's story. What traditions does your family have? Are there any you hope to continue or create? Remember, talking about these everyday parts of family life is a perfect way to practice your English. Keep thinking about your own experiences as you listen. Traditions are the special activities, foods, and rituals that become part of a family's identity over many years. They are the things you do again and again that make your family feel like your family. For example, in my family, every Christmas Eve we bake cookies together. This has become a beloved tradition. No matter how busy we get, we always make time to bake and enjoy the cookies as a family. It is our way of honoring the holiday season and creating warm memories that last a lifetime. What traditions do you have with your family? Do you celebrate birthdays in a special way? Maybe there is a special meal your family always enjoys during the holidays. Traditions help bring families closer together. They provide a sense of continuity, creating bonds that can last for generations. Family rituals, such as regular outings or annual celebrations, can be particularly meaningful. One of my family's favorite rituals is going on a road trip during the summer. It started when I was a child, and over the years it has become a cherished family tradition. Every summer, we plan a trip to a new place. We explore different parts of the country, or sometimes even travel abroad. These trips allow us to create new memories, experience new cultures, and strengthen our relationships. What about you? Does your family enjoy any special trips or holidays together? How did these experiences shape the way you feel about your family? Traveling together often allows families to learn about each other in new ways, which is a unique opportunity to bond and grow. In many families, there is also an emphasis on teaching important life skills to younger members. For instance, my parents taught me how to cook from a young age. Now, I can confidently make a variety of dishes, some of which I learned directly from my mother. Cooking has become a valuable skill for me, not only because I enjoy it, but also because it brings me closer to my family's history and heart. Similarly, my father taught me how to manage finances and make wise decisions with money. These are skills I continue to use in my daily life. Did your family teach you any valuable skills? Whether it is cooking, managing money, fixing things, or something else entirely, what life lessons have you learned from your family that continue to benefit you today? Finally, we should touch on the importance of having family rituals and celebrations for bringing joy into everyday life. It is easy to get caught up in the busyness of life and forget to appreciate the small moments that make family life special. But taking time for family activities, whether it is sitting down for a meal together, watching a favorite TV show, or sharing an inside joke, helps to create positive memories. These are the moments that keep us connected and remind us that we are never truly alone. When was the last time you and your family did something special together? How did it make you feel? Remember, these simple, everyday moments can sometimes be the most meaningful of all. In conclusion, family is much more than just a group of people who share a last name. It is about love, support, respect, and shared experiences. The family unit helps shape who we are, and it is important to appreciate the role each family member plays. Whether it is learning from grandparents, spending time with siblings, or working together through challenges, family provides the foundation for personal growth, happiness, and deep connection. And just like every family is unique, so too are the ways in which we express love and support. So, take a moment to think about the special qualities of your own family. What makes your family story one of a kind? Think about the special qualities of your own family. How do you connect with them, and what traditions and values help strengthen those bonds? Keep practicing your English by sharing these stories with others. And don't forget, family is always there for you, no matter the distance. Now, let us continue by thinking more about the influence of each family member. Let's explore how every person contributes to the overall feeling and dynamics of a family. Parents, for example, often play the biggest role in shaping the values and habits of their children. They are usually our very first teachers in life. They guide us through our earliest years, helping us develop basic skills like walking, talking, and understanding the world around us. But their important role does not end there. As we grow older, parents continue to provide support. This might be emotional support, financial help, or just being there to listen when we need to talk. In some families, parents are seen as the leaders. They make important decisions and provide a sense of structure and security to daily family life. How do your parents influence your life? Are they involved in your big decisions, or do you have more independence in your family? How does this shape the relationship you have with them? For many people, siblings also play a vital role in family life. Siblings are often our closest companions while growing up. Whether they are older or younger, brothers and sisters often serve as our partners in fun and also as sources of support during difficult times. You might remember growing up with your brother or sister, playing together, sometimes arguing, and then making up again. Siblings tend to understand each other in a unique way because they share the same home, the same parents, and many of the same life experiences. They can also act as peacemakers in the family, especially when there is a disagreement between parents and children. Do you have any memorable experiences with your siblings? Did they help you during a tough time, or maybe even teach you something valuable? How does the age difference, if there is one, affect your relationship with them? Grandparents, too, bring a special kind of magic to a family. Grandparents are often seen as the wise and loving figures. They have lived through many different experiences, and their wisdom and perspective can be incredibly valuable. In many families, grandparents serve as the storytellers. They pass down family history, traditions, and important life lessons. Sometimes, grandparents also act like a second set of parents, offering gentle guidance and a deep sense of security. For me, my grandmother used to tell me wonderful stories about her childhood. Listening to her made me feel much more connected to my family's past. Did your grandparents ever tell you stories? What kinds of stories or lessons did they share with you? Sometimes grandparents are not just figures of wisdom, they are also active participants in daily family life, offering practical help or simply being there to spend precious time with their grandchildren. Of course, every family isn't just about parents and siblings. There are also extended family members, like aunts, uncles, and cousins, who add wonderful layers of diversity and fun. Sometimes these relationships can feel just as important and close as those with your immediate family. Aunts and uncles often bring a different, fresh perspective into the family. Because they are not your parents, they sometimes have a more relaxed and playful role. They might take you on fun outings or offer advice that feels a little more lighthearted and less like a strict lesson. How have your aunts, uncles, or cousins made your family life richer? What special memories do you have with them? By thinking about each person's role, we can see how a family is like a beautiful team. Everyone has a part to play, and together, they create a network of love, support, and shared history that makes a house a true home. Let's think about your aunts and uncles. What role do they play in your family life? Are there any special moments or experiences that you remember sharing with them? For some people, aunts and uncles are like second parents. They offer support in ways that can be different from what a parent provides. They often help create a wonderful sense of community and shared family bonds. These bonds stretch beyond your immediate household, making your family feel larger and more connected. Cousins can sometimes be our closest friends while growing up. Because you are often similar in age, cousins often become perfect partners for adventures, games, or just hanging out. It is a unique kind of friendship that is supported by your shared family connection. Think about your own cousins. Are they people you grew up with? Did you spend holidays and weekends together? Maybe you played sports, shared hobbies, or even had little arguments and then made up. Having cousins can create a strong sense of camaraderie and a shared family identity. How do you spend time with your cousins? What are your favorite memories of time spent together? In some families, cousins might feel almost like siblings, playing a big role in how we view our family and making big family gatherings much more enjoyable. As we continue to talk about the importance of family, let's not forget how family traditions help to strengthen the relationships between family members. Family traditions, no matter how small or large, offer a beautiful sense of continuity and connection. These traditions help create a unique family identity that is all your own. For example, maybe your family always goes on a vacation to the beach every single summer. Or perhaps you have a special dinner every Sunday where everyone gathers to enjoy a home-cooked meal. For my family, it's a tradition to watch the same holiday movies together every year. No matter how busy everyone is, we always make time for this. What are the traditions in your family? Are there certain activities or meals that bring your family together year after year? Traditions can help to remind us of the things that are truly important, and they create long-lasting, happy memories. Do you have any special family traditions that you would want to continue for generations to come? In families, it is also very important to celebrate milestones and special moments together. Think about significant life events, such as birthdays, anniversaries, graduations, and weddings. These milestones can be even more meaningful and joyful when shared with the people closest to you. My family always makes a big deal about celebrating birthdays. Even if it is just a small, simple gathering with cake and gifts, it is very special to us. These celebrations help mark the passage of time and allow family members to come together in a joyful, loving way. How does your family celebrate special milestones or achievements? Do you celebrate birthdays, anniversaries, or other personal accomplishments with your family? These celebrations can serve as a happy reminder of what we have achieved, and they help bring a sense of pride and belonging to the whole family unit. Whether it is a simple dinner or a large party, celebrating together helps deepen the emotional connection between family members. Beyond celebrations, families also provide a deep sense of security and emotional support. Family members are often the first people we turn to in times of stress or uncertainty. Whether it is a job loss, a health issue, or a personal struggle, our family provides a safe space. It is a place where we can express our true feelings without fear of being judged, and where we know we will be met with understanding and care. This safety net is one of the most precious gifts a family can offer. My parents, for instance, were always there to listen when I had difficult moments. They offered advice and comfort that helped me cope with challenges. Do you find that your family provides you with this kind of emotional support? Have you ever turned to a family member for advice, or simply to have someone to talk to when you felt alone? In so many ways, our family is the foundation that supports us through all of life's ups and downs. They are often the ones who know us best. They understand what we are going through, even when we ourselves are struggling to find the words to express it. As we explore the concept of family, it is also essential to consider the importance of family time. In today's busy world, it is very easy to get caught up in work, school, and other responsibilities. This business can make it difficult to spend real, quality time with our family. However, taking the time to be with family, whether it is for a special outing, a shared meal, or simply a quiet conversation, is so important. It helps strengthen your bonds and creates a deep sense of belonging and security. Do you make a special effort to create time for family activities? How often do you spend quality time together, without distractions? What activities do you enjoy doing as a family? It could be watching a movie together, cooking a meal as a team, or just sitting and catching up on each other's lives. Spending this time with family is an investment in your most important relationships. It is how you create the lasting, warm memories that you will carry with you forever. Finally, we should also acknowledge the huge role of family in shaping our identity. The experiences and relationships we have with our families often shape the way we see ourselves and the values we hold dear. Our family dynamics, our traditions, and the way we communicate with each other can deeply influence how we navigate the world as individuals. Sometimes, our families help us define who we are by teaching us about love, compassion, respect, and the importance of community. How has your family shaped the person you are today? Have they helped you develop certain values or beliefs that you now live by? For example, maybe your family's habit of helping neighbors taught you the value of kindness. Or perhaps their dedication to their work taught you the importance of responsibility. Our families provide the foundation for much of who we become. Understanding this can help us appreciate the incredible importance of family in our lives. As we move forward, it is important to keep in mind that family isn't just about the people we are born related to. It can also be about the people we choose. This might be close friends who feel like family, mentors, or people who support us in meaningful, lasting ways. These chosen individuals become a vital part of our support system. And just like a traditional family, they provide love, guidance, and a powerful sense of belonging. Take a quiet moment to think about who you consider to be your family. How do these special people help make your life better and happier? Remember, no matter the physical distance or occasional differences, family, in all its forms, is always there to provide love, support, and connection. As we wrap up today's discussion about family, it is clear that the role family plays in our lives is invaluable. From providing unconditional love and daily support to creating a treasure chest of lasting memories, our families help shape who we are. Whether it is the life lessons passed down by parents, the friendship and companionship of siblings, or the gentle wisdom of grandparents, each member of the family contributes in unique and meaningful ways. And beyond our blood relatives, the people we choose as family also play an essential role in enriching our lives and filling them with joy. Take a moment to appreciate the relationships you have with your family, both given and chosen. Think of one small thing you can do this week to nurture those bonds, maybe a phone call, a shared meal, or simply saying thank you. Think about the family members in your life, both those you are related to and those you have chosen as family. Consider the many ways in which you can strengthen those important bonds. It does not always require a big plan. Strengthening your family bonds can happen through the traditions you keep, the activities you share, or even the simple, everyday conversations you have. Spending true quality time with your family, time where you are fully present and engaged, can bring so much joy and a deep, comforting sense of belonging. It reminds everyone that they are part of a loving team. Thank you for joining me today in this episode. I hope you have gained some new insights into the importance of family and how it influences our daily lives, our choices, and our happiness. Remember, the connections we build and maintain with our loved ones are some of the most valuable things we have in this world. They are worth nurturing with our time and care. So, stay connected. Cherish the small, quiet moments as much as the big celebrations. Keep celebrating your family in whatever beautiful form it takes in your own life. I'll look forward to seeing you in our next episode. Until then, take good care of yourself and your loved ones. And as always, keep practicing your English a little bit every day. Goodbye. For now.